Hey everyone, just waiting a couple of minutes till people come on. I am Dr. LaTarsha Holden, Georgia Mother of the Year and the National Mother of the Year, representing the millions of mothers around the world. It took me a few days to come before you all. I had to give myself time to gain my composure. As a black mother with 3 black sons and 3 black daughters, I have been in despair. And I'm often known by those who know me personally as the weeping prophet. So I had to take a minute to gather myself together. Again, for those who don't know me, I am Dr. LaTarsha Holden. I am the Georgia Mother of the Year, and I also represent nationally the millions of mothers around the world. And as I began to see the outrage, my heart can no longer bear watching that video. As a black mother who has worked tirelessly to liberate her family, one who had tried to do all that one can to save her black sons and her black daughters from the streets, the criminal system, the gangs, the violence. Sometimes I often wonder, was it all in vain? But today I get the courage enough to come before you to speak on this sensitive subject. I received a text this morning from my son that served 10.5 years in the United States Marine Corps. And he said, "Mother, I cried today." He said, "I often wonder now, will I be able to live and really grow older?" He said, "So many things are happening and people are dying at the hands of those that's supposed to protect us." And when my sons say, "Mom, I want to go out to the gym. I want to go out to play ball. I want to go out to practice football," I often wonder in my mind, can I just hold him a little bit more tighter? I often wonder in my mind, can I keep him caged in this house? But I know that as he continues to grow older, that my reins have to loosen a little. But he does not know that once he leaves this house, and as time passes, I start to pace the floor, waiting for his return. Honestly, I could not watch that video in its entirety. When I seen that Brother George was down on that ground, and he started to call out for his mother, all I could do was remember my 6 children. That at any moment, that could be one of us. One of us watching from afar. The children that we bore from our loins. Could have easily been Brother George, Amar Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and so many more. Could have easily been our sons and daughters. My son put his life on the line to serve his country. 30 years old, 10 and a half years of his life serving our country as a Marine. And he said, Mother, I cried today. Because I don't know if I'm going to live. I don't know what to suspect the next day from now. And when he drive in to come see me, I often feel on his way home that nothing happens, that he safely returned to his place of residence. And as I saw Brother George laying on that hot pavement, crying out for his mother, saying he cannot breathe, immediately his face began to change face with my sons. You know, we hear about these senseless murders day to day. But to actually see evil played out before us, there's no words for what we have witnessed. And although we know what is going on in Minnesota with the rioting and the looting, and although we say there's a better way of protesting, but can we really say that we understand the anger of those people who stood around and saw the death of Brother George right before our eyes? We cannot really understand what we witnessed. And I'm not one to say that I'm for rioting and looting and crime, but one does not know what happens when anger takes over. Despair and enough is enough. Have you ever been where your back was against a wall and you don't know what you'll do? We don't know what we'll do. Ahmaud Arbery. Every time my son say he wants to go and run and work out, I start to wonder, do I need to just ride alongside of him just to make sure he comes back home? We witness, again, evil played out before our eyes. They are our sons and daughters that we have birthed from our loins. Once it happens to one of us, it has happened to all of us. Honestly, it is hard for me to do this video as a mother who worked so hard to liberate my 6 black children. But then now I have to wrestle with the thoughts, will they even see another day? When I talked with my youngest son this morning, he said, I want to live. I got things to do. But what happens when we as parents and brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles, we're in a situation where we feel helpless, that we cannot help and protect those that are dear to us? This definitely has not been easy for me to come on here. Simple fact that I'm a floodgate of tears right about now. But I stand with the millions of mothers around the world that at any time, if we don't put a stop to this through prayer and protesting and standing together in solidarity, it's just a matter of time before evil comes knocking at our door. It's just a matter of time before we see evil take one of ours. These are the children, our sons and daughters that we birth from our loins. My prayers go out to Ahmaud Arbery family, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and so many countless others. People of God, we have to stand together. And I'm calling all mothers in the state of Georgia and Atlanta to stand with me. We will be putting together a peaceful protest to walk the streets of Atlanta, but also to call on God. I do believe that there's a reason why the church doors are closed, because he wants us to know that the church is within us. We're so caught up of going to a building that we forget the power that we have within ourselves. And I do believe, and I've seen the power of God bring me from homelessness with 6 children in the streets of Atlanta. I've saw his miraculous power as he brought us out of despair and hopelessness. I do believe that if we stand together as mothers, arms, link arm in arm, and stand with the Arbery family, the Breonna Taylor family, George Floyd family, as we peacefully protest in the streets of Atlanta and pray out and cry out to our God, I do believe, my people, that he will hear our cry. I do believe that he's not so far above us that he cannot walk with us. Again, my heart as Georgia Mother of the Year and National Mother of the Year, I stand with 1 million mothers around the world. Please contact me. We are putting together a peaceful protest march. Mothers, we are coming together to fight for the children that we bore from our loins. We're coming together to cry out to God to save our families. Our black boys and black girls deserve the same chance as anybody else to live and grow and to live out their dreams without the fear that one day someone that was sworn in to protect us would take their very lives. So again, I want you all to stand with me. Please contact me. LaTarsha Holden, email LaTarsha Holden, HOLDEN @yahoo.com, 448389587. Today, we will stand together. Today, we will stand in solidarity. Today, it don't have to be our children, but that was our brother and sister. That was our sister's child, our brother's child. So today, they're ours. Your children are mine and vice versa. We're all in this together. Please, I'm calling out, I'm beseeching you on behalf of our black boys and black girls and our black men and women that we come together and stand together. And we take back our streets, our homes. Stand with me. Again, we're putting together a peaceful protest in about 2 weeks. I would love to see you all walk with me and others as we cry out to God, for we are the church. Peace and blessings. I wish you all well on this journey. Bless you.